Looking for Friday plans that make a difference? Well, the MACV Tribute Fest kicks off today, raising critical funds for homeless veterans all across Minnesota.
Yeah, Northern News Now's Sayla Jakeaway is live in studio with more this morning. Good morning, Sayla.
Hi, good morning, Anna and Natalie. That's right. Now, today is a huge day in the Northland for the MACV. They're turning up the tunes and turning up their fundraising efforts. Today, I'm joined by Steph, an intake coordinator with the organization. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Steph.
Thanks for having me.
Now, first, I want to get into some stats. On your website, you say that about 3% of Minnesota veterans will experience homelessness this year alone. Can you share with me why those stats?
The housing crisis, the increase in housing costs, but the data really drives the work that we do, helps us figure out what services we need to provide in the area.
Now, when it comes to the MACV organization, can you share with me your boots on the ground efforts into helping these veterans into stable housing?
A lot of outreach efforts, stuff like this, like our Tribute Fest, and having us on the news today is really helpful in getting the word out.
Now, this year's Tribute Fest is pretty big. Can you share with me who all is partnering to help this all come together?
Well, this is a big effort by Lou Campbell. He puts it on, and we're able to get some benefit from the proceeds, and it all goes to veterans in Northland.
Is there a goal this year that you all are hoping to raise throughout this Tribute Fest?
Not a specific goal. We're just really grateful for any donations that we get. It really helps.
Yes. Now, when it comes to MACV, what is one of the biggest reasons or drives for this organization that you say is just really impactful?
Ending veteran homelessness throughout the state of Minnesota.
Yes, well, that's very important. And as we see here, a needed mission with at least 3% of Minnesotan veterans are still facing homelessness. Now, again, that event is taking place starting today, and it goes through Saturday. So you make your way out to Tribute Fest. For now, I'll send things back over to you. This is Sayla Jakeaway, Northern News Now.